That definitely was. What a bloody great start. That definitely wasn't a technical hitch. I promise you I didn't forget to put my microphone in front of me. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and of course, everybody's favourite American veterinarian, Christopher Shapley, DVM, CVA, ABCDEFG, aka the man who was stupid enough to let me live in his house for 2 weeks. Good evening, Doc. How are you? And hello to everyone else. I hope you can hear me okay. Brian Pop Robson, thank you for responding on WhatsApp. What I need you to do is, if you haven't looked at the description of this video, have a quick peep. If you're interested, brilliant. If you're not, then just don't participate. So right, apologies. I had to send a message to Brian. How's everyone doing anyway? Did you miss me? Go on, you can tell me. Did you miss me? Did you even notice I was gone? Because I know some people didn't. I had a comment of somebody earlier on today when I was looking at the comments I've missed while I've been away, and he said he was starting to get worried, and then he watched my last video before I went on holiday, and all the pieces fell into place. Yes, I wasn't having a meltdown again. I wasn't skiving. I wasn't ill. I was just on holiday. Peter Nottle, yeah, I was. I was definitely gone. I was definitely gone. And like I say, I know some people like this, some people hate it. I will show you what the creaky swag is very soon. And when I say it's one of a kind, realistically speaking, it's two of a kind. But I want to keep one for myself. It's that cool. And, you know, unless, of course, anybody's got more money than sense. But everybody that super chats tonight will be made into a list, and I will draw a winner before the end of the live stream. And somebody... Shall I just put you out of your misery? You may think it's cool. You may think it's really stupid, and you may not be interested at all. But this is what you can win. One of the targets with 2 headshots and 2 dead-on bullseyes and 2 very close to the bullseye. So if you want to win this, I'll write a message on it, whatever you want written on it, and I will I'll sign it for you as well if you want me to. Not that I think I'm anything special or anything. Well, my wife has been telling me I'm special for years, but I'm not sure that she means it as a compliment. So if anybody's interested, like I say, anyone that super chats tonight will be yeah, you know, yeah. And you could win some creaky swag, which I will personalize for you. But anyway, do it if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. What's the doc saying? Creaky is quite a good shot. I taught him everything he knows. To be fair, Chris, you did teach me everything, plus the instructional video that we had to watch. But it was all you. I must confess, and I'm going to take that. I think, considering I have never even seen a GUN, because, you know, YouTube. Even though I've never really seen one in real life, I thought I did pretty bloody good. I really thought I did good. So anyway, what's been going on then, people? What have I been missing? I'm not sure I like this microphone on this stand. It's a bit high. I reckon he photoshopped that. I did not Photoshop it, Next Pro. There were witnesses, and I didn't poke holes in it with a pen either to make myself seem better than I were. Just ask the doc. He will tell you. He will tell you. I was thinking of changing my name to Dirty Creaky Harry, but you know, I think people have got used to me being the Creaky Blinder. Now, I'm not sure if all these are just people who've been members for a long time, exercising their right to. Hang on. So, Witch of Heart, thank you very much. Your wife definitely means the other kind of special. Love you, Creaky. Yeah, charming. Trust women to gang up on me. Mark the sarcastic law student. I'm going to raise a... I'm going to get a petition going for you and make you change your YouTube name. There's only one sarcastic knobhead on YouTube, and you're looking at him. Don't forget that. But thank you, pal. Witcher Fart calls me special too. Lou Dukes, how are you, pal? Good evening, Padge. I am hip. Paid witnesses? How very dare you? Of course he wasn't paid. There is no amount of money in the world that would have made up for having me living in your house and sleeping in his bed. Not with him. He slept on an air mattress for 2 weeks, which either makes him one of the kindest men I have ever met in my life or one of the stupidest men I've ever met in my life. But it was very much appreciated anyway, Chris, as I'm... and Chris got something from me right at the end of the holiday that no man ever gets. No, not that. He got a hug, and I'm not a hugger. The only person I hug is Mrs. Blinder, usually because I've done something wrong and I'm trying to cover my tracks, but, you know. Kal-El Cool J says, you missed the trick by not... you know... if it wasn't for the fact that some of the reports that have come in while I've been away, asking, you know, what do I think of him losing his channel, I have no comment to make. I have absolutely no comment to make. Thank you, Chris. Casper the Friendly Apple says, is it the Friendly Apple? Oh, the Friendly Cooking Apple. Gotta love Hugga Lugga Creeks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a big hugger. Good evening, The Plot Hole. How the devil are you? Hey, quick drive by. Hello. On a film set, so can't stay. Hope all is well. Cheers. Oh, on a film set, eh? Very swanky. Very swanky indeed. But yeah, what an adventure America was. I must say it was definitely one of the best holidays, if not the best holiday Mrs. Blinder and I have ever had. We did everything you can possibly imagine, but also because Chris was such a gentleman and allowed us to stay, we got to experience, if you like, the closest possible thing to actually living in America, and it was absolutely awesome. The breakfast culture. I don't even know if that's the right word, but I'm not a breakfast guy. I was a breakfast guy in America. Crystal Diner, yum yum. Absolutely lovely. Hello, Foxix. I was talking about you when we were in New York and I got scared like a big girl. Luckily, I had built-in protection. You know, somebody looking after me, telling me where I should go and where I shouldn't go. Got to see the Ghostbusters headquarters, which was extremely cool because I am basically a 50-year-old child. Obviously, I got tattooed out there twice by accident. The first time was on purpose. Second time was by accident. Fox8, we will definitely be coming back. The mistake we made is we drove to Jersey City to see the Statue of Liberty from the Jersey side of the Good evening, Mr. Sick. How the devil are you? I think you can say penis joke in the side chat, can't you, without getting in trouble? Yes, of course you can. Of course you can. I forgot where all my buttons are. Where are they? Hang on, while I'm trying to find the right button. Welcome to the Blinder Gang, Mush. Thank you, some old dude, for becoming a channel member. Prepare yourself for crippling disappointment, as I tell everyone that becomes a channel member, although the support is very much appreciated, especially with the level of absentee-ness-ism that I have exhibited over the last part of last year, and then I very selfishly went on holiday for 2 weeks. How could I? Accidental tattoo, there's a story there. There's not really, I'm just being a tool. I Oh, some old dude has just gifted 5 channel memberships. Thank you, sir. So if anybody wants a free channel membership, I believe they are first come, first served. Or do you have to... Nobody... I don't think any of you are actually listening to me. Are you? You're just far too excited now by free channel memberships. I've told you before, my channel membership is rubbish. Absolute rubbish. But, oh, hang on. What the hell have I done now? Didn't want to do that. Nearly pressed the wrong doohickey doodah then. No way, hose pipe. Right, where are we? There we are. So, Brian Padge has...
Ooh, super chat.
Started. Stick him on the list. If nobody else does what he just did, it's going to be a short list, and he's guaranteed to win this. Look at those headshots. Pity they weren't side by side. I can still see you, mate. I can see what you're doing. Anyway, as per usual, my live streams are all very highbrow and mature. So, what's everyone saying in the side chat then? I've missed you all, except for Sir Sick. I didn't miss him at all. Didn't even notice he wasn't there. But you do get to say you're a member. Penis joke. Yes, yes. I've never thought of that one before. Damn. Nobody misses Sir Sick because he's too fat. I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for a second. I bet you're like a racing snake. But with that being said, I tweeted upon my return, and I stated in said tweet that I was coming back at least 1.5 times the man I was when I went there. And it wasn't because America had any sort of positive influence on me. It was purely because I ate like an absolute pig from the minute. Well, actually, I started eating because the doc picked us up from the airport and basically took us straight to a restaurant because he's thoughtful. Some of you could take lessons. No, not snake races, racing snakes. Brian, can you give me some sort of indication whether you're still here and actually... Oh, you are. You said yep in the side chat, so you are in the WhatsApp message, so you are actually... One thing as well that's literally just come to my mind, but first I need to do this. If you're enjoying the stream, remember to smash the like button right now. Oh, my mouth was like a Arab's flip-flop. And I've made myself forget what I was going to say. Damn. Looks like America hasn't improved my memory. So, come on, you knobhead.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Well, I told you. Thank you, second best Bob. How American did you get on your vacation? Sorry, I mean holiday. Well, you know, I did enjoy driving the Cockmobile up to the pump in the service station and saying, fill it up regular cash. That made me feel kind of cool. I did get into a habit of asking for the check, because if you ask them for the bill, they go and get the guy who's washing the dishes out the back. They haven't got a Scooby-Doo what you mean. You know, Chris, I think I did. I think I did. I'll display the...
Ooh, super chat.
From it. Thank you, lovely. Very kind of you. It's nice to know somebody missed me. Where's the other one gone? Where's the other one gone? Yeah, don't worry about Discord, Brian Pop Robson. You can do it on Instagram. There we are. So I went full American. Yeah, I was... Yeah, do you know what it is? So the Honda Odyssey was the Cockmobile, Dan, and it was bloody marvelous. I'm thinking of buying one here. Thinking of getting rid of my car and buying one here, because why not? But the only thing is then the steering wheel will be on the right side, so it won't be as much fun. Because I did a lot of driving. So when you take a car back to Enterprise and they generate an invoice for you, it tells you how many miles you did. So I did 709 miles in 8 days, which which I thought was pretty good going.
Ooh, super chat.
Thank you again,
Okay.
some old dude. What's up with the target? What, this target? Or do you mean the store target? And somebody remind me, I've got a Walmart story. Yes, okay, so let me break the proceedings, lubricate the throat, and tell you my story.
If you're enjoying the stream, remember to smash the like button right now.
So, as part of our trip, we spent 2 nights in Atlantic City. So we went to Atlantic City with Chris. He showed us around, showed us where to go, where not to go, blah, blah, blah. Basically, don't go anywhere other than the resort you're staying in. If you're not a local, is the polite way to say it. So it was our first night there. No, sorry, it was our second morning there. Morning maybe a bit of a stretch, because I'm about to say we were sitting at the bar having a drink, not for breakfast. It was after 11s. So we were sat at the bar, and this lovely American lady just said, oh, you know, first time? Yeah, it's our first time here. And we just got chatting. Jill and Jeff, lovely people. They were from New Jersey. So I got overexcited because they sounded like they were straight out of The Sopranos. But we were chatting to them, and Jill said, oh, look, if you want to meet up with us tonight, we're going to be in, there was a place in this resort called Top Golf. So we said, yeah, and we exchanged phone numbers. And I've never done that before in my life. It took me 7 months of having a mobile before I gave the number to my wife. But anyway, I did. So I needed to speak to Chris about something. I just had a query. So I sent Chris a WhatsApp message, and I said, oh, we've met another couple. They were lovely. They've invited us to meet up with them. They've also invited us to come and stay with them at their house in New Jersey if we ever come back. And I just thought, Jersey, full of friendly people. And Chris's reply was, they're definitely swingers. Now, I just thought it was Chris winding me up. But when I got myself together and got organized and wanted to come, wanted to go back out and, spend the night on the tile, so to speak, with Mrs. Blinder, I saw the sign for the place, Top Golf, and it's also known as the Swinger Suite. So I'm not saying that I nearly got lucky on holiday or unlucky, depending on, But yeah, I nearly got swung on. Is that what swingers do to you? Do they like swing things over your face? Probably. But I was scared because when we did meet them in the night, it was as if she had known me for 20 years, but not seen me for 10. She was arms around me, hanging off me like a cheap bloody scarf. And it turns out that not everybody from Jersey is as nice as some of the people I met. Some of them are, in fact, completely insane, as was Jill. Hi, Jill, if you're watching, because I think I remember telling you I had a YouTube channel, or maybe I didn't. She hasn't super chatted, bro, is she? If anybody, yeah, she heard about the Cockmobile. So the Cockmobile, let me just...
Ooh, super chat.
Thank you, Wishes of Heart. That'll definitely raise a lot of questions if I have that on my wall. I'm all for it. Well, every single person that super chats tonight will... Only one of you can win, obviously. But I'll just draw it like I've done loads of times before. So yeah, if you want to join in the fun, join in the fun. Which of Heart, hey, I'm a Jersey girl. I can absolutely confirm that I am certifiably insane. Do you know, it was weird. Everybody, well, not everybody, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but I like to think it was everybody. But lots of people just wanted to speak to us, but it was weird, right? Now, just between us, because I know we're all friends here, apart from all the people who watch me just because they hate me, but, a view is a view. So, every single person I spoke to in Jersey, they seemed to think I had some sort of accent. And as much as I tried to correct them, everyone just kept saying the same thing. So maybe, just maybe, there's something in it. I don't know. I can neither confirm or deny the existence of an accent, but a lot of people in Jersey seem to think I had one. And another thing I noticed, a lot of people who are New Jersey natives seem to have Scottish heritage. I don't know if that was just a quinky dink or if we just happened to meet a lot of, you know, Scottish-ish people.
Ooh, super chat.
Thank you, Mark the
Yeah.
Suck. You still haven't changed your name. That's just rude. Can you give the wife which of heart my entry to? Yeah. Oh, she is actually a wife. Really? Well, it's up to you, mate. You know. Who am I to come between husband and wife? Which is why I was lucky we managed to dodge Jill and Jeff. Because, you know, that wouldn't have been good happening. New Jerseyans are apparently hard of hearing. Is that what it is? Ah, well, that would make a lot more sense, actually. Plenty of Honda Odysseys on Auto Trader Creaky, all right-hand drive too, but you would be driving the same car as Jose Chili de Cas. Oh my word! What? I suddenly feel very thick. Really? Ah, yeah, but was this a 3.5 litre petrol V6? Vroom, vroom. It was very cool. I liked it. It had automatic everything. And do you know the best that it was just as well it had automatic everything because it was all I could do to concentrate on staying on the right side of the road. Yeah, literally the right side of the road, even though the left side of the road is the right side of the road in the UK. But it even had this button, right? And I'm so easily impressed. You press this, but it wasn't cruise control, right? My car's got cruise control. I'm not a complete peasant. But this car had lane control as well. So if there was just like a little curve in the highway or the parkway or the interstate, the car would do it by itself. It was nuts. But if you kept your hands off the wheel for too long, it did warn you that, you know, you did need to steer as well. So it made it a bit more fun then to see how late I could leave it before trying to turn a corner and whether the car would beat me to it or not. And I didn't crash once. No, didn't even come close. Didn't even come close. But yeah, it was fun. Yeah, that's definitely put me off buying a Honda Odyssey as cool as it was. As cool as it was. Thank you, Dave Finchley.
Ooh, super
Add it
chat.
to the list.
Thank you.
I'm guessing that's the idea of it because you didn't even say anything. Thank you very much. Indeedly doodly. A few weeks ago in Arwen's live stream, he said there's no evidence that the sun is an object in a... Really? He also said that there is no northern and southern hemispheres. Now, to be fair to him, he may, just maybe, has realized what having a southern and northern hemisphere means, which is why he has now gone down the road of saying he doesn't believe they exist. It's exactly the same reason, although I don't think CC has thought it through as much, that CC says that space doesn't exist, and some other flat earthers say that space doesn't exist as well. You know, they fail to realize that even if the earth was flat, it would still need to be somewhere. But it's just that doubling down douchebag nonsense. Stephanie! How are you? Nice to see you. To see you. Nice.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
What did Mrs. Blinder think of Jillian acting all friendly? She thought it was hysterical. So, I'm an older guy. I don't mind, you know, I'm 50 years old. And if any ladies, and it's rare, but if any ladies find me attractive, or, you know, discover that I am, in fact, a sex machine, and this is my solar panel, then there's two criteria. Uh-oh, what happened to my camera? I really hope you can still hear me. I know what's happened to my camera. What a dick. Please bear with me. Uno momento. Shit. I forgot. Would you excuse me for just a moment? Uh-oh. Right, good show. Now, because I'm a pleb and I've gone back to a 2-camera setup, camera one, no, this would be camera 2, the live streaming camera, with battery-operated lights, one of which has gone off, which would explain why it suddenly got dark, and camera 2, which is my video. But anyway, I forgot to plug my live streaming camera into permanent power because I'm a knobhead. Sorry. Yeah, Brian, I was demonstrating the best way to not panic during a live stream if your camera turns itself off. The demonstration is over. We can now continue with the rest of the show. And I use that term extremely loosely. But Mrs. Blinder thought it was hysterical, Steph, to answer the thing, because as I was saying before, my camera shit its pants and went black. There's usually 2 criteria for ladies to find me attractive. They either need to be over the age of 60 or not slim. Is that a gentlemanly, politically correct? No, not blind, Mark Davis. You cheeky gen. Oh, that's just rude. None taken. No, they don't need to be blind. They just need to be old and fat. That's. Oh no, my light's gone off again. Can you still see me? I hope so, because I didn't pull the power cable back out of my battery to charger. If anybody's got 2 micro USB cables knocking around, send them under the door, will you? Before this light goes off as well, because if this light goes off, it's going to be creaky after dark. Bow chicka wow wow.
If you're enjoying the stream, remember to smash the like button right now.
Somebody just asked me when I'm coming to Vancouver. Oh, it's Neil, the 604 atheist. So, Neil, I've always meant to ask you, who is the 603rd atheist? Is it me? Is it me? When will you be coming to Vancouver, BC? What's BC? Because? Or be cool? Or baldy? I thought that said creaky, you're a bell end, but it says creaky, you're blinded. I apologize. No, Sir Sec, I have never done a bum cough during a live stream. Now, I have done it in a video and then used it to censor the F word. In fact, every time I censor the F word, what you think is downloaded from the internet and then used instead of a bleep for comedy value, when in fact, because I'm a proper grown-up and do mature things, I definitely didn't record one of my own farts to use as a censor for when people say swears in their videos. And I don't want to put swears in my videos because, you know, even Sir Six censors the fudge word because he's sensible. Well, he's a knight, so of course he's sensible. But anyway, yeah, there we are. So, what are my other stories? What are my other stories? So I've told you about doing this and what caused the holes in it. Pew pew. Somebody made the joke about Kent Hovind and beat me to it. So, you know. Sir Sick is Mr. Sensible. Identity revealed. See, the thing is, I'm not very good at not giving things away accidentally. So do you really think that if my dad was Sir Sick, I would have slipped by now? Yeah. Excuse me? And to press a button before you belch. It's disgusting. John Mann, evening creaky. Sorry, I'm 32 minutes late. Don't tell me this has only been 30 minutes. You are kidding me. You have got to be joking. You have got to be joking. Is it really only 32 minutes? Well, slap my thigh and call me Cyril. Right. So. Oh, wrong button. Bear with me. Uno momento. There we are. That's got rid of that. So for anybody that's just joining us, and I'm just feeling in an annoying mood tonight, if you want to win some creaky swag, 2 of a kind. I know it says 1 of a kind in the video description, but I told a little lie. What can you sue me? What what can you do? What can you do? But it's technically 1 of a kind because the other one's a little bit different because I'm not like a sharpshooter or anything. But yeah, it tells you down in the description what you've got to do to be in with a chance of winning it, and I'll personalize it. I'll write to whoever wins it. You're a knobhead. Love you, bye, creaky, or something like that. Just I don't know what I'm saying. Right. Anyway, who have we got? Let me go over there. Not by here, over there. Up there, by here. Oh, right. Now then, that's a name I don't recognize. So let's get him on screen, is it? Hey, Creaky, love your content. You make me and my partner laugh constantly. Yeah, but are you laughing at me or with me? There's a very big difference. Keep being awesome and calling out the idiots of the globe. Face purple smiling tears. Oh yeah, the EVMAX software doesn't show emojis for some bizarre reason. Talking about emojis, anyone else as childish as me will have noticed that you can have an avatar now on WhatsApp, which I know doesn't help. Well, it only helps 2 of you. 3. No, Sir Sick's too cool to use WhatsApp. So he does it the old-fashioned way, via text message. Hello, Terry Brown. Hello, Eddie Dean. How the devil are you? But thank you, Dummy Duckling 666. I'm glad that you and Mrs. Dummy Duckling 666, or Mr. Dummy Duckling 666, because Dummy Duckling 666 doesn't really, doesn't really give me many. Shut up. Yeah, thanks. Christopher Shapley, I have one now. Now, this could mean so many different things. By having one now, do you mean you have my rucksack, which I accidentally left behind? Or my house key, which I did accidentally leave behind? Or my parents' house key, which I accidentally left behind? Or my son's house key, which I accidentally left behind? And the keys to my vape shop, which I accidentally left behind. Did you go to the post office today by any chance, Chris? Oh, that's just reminded me of something. And I don't swear lightly. But sorry, America, but this was taking the piss. Part 1. As some of you may know, I'm a prolific meditator. Hum, all that malarkey. I meditate pretty much every day because I'm a good boy, and it keeps me from being completely insane. Keeps me at about 75% insane. So I bought a lovely wooden Buddha statue when I was in America, because it was quite a big one. It's on a plinth. It's very, very nice. It was $139. Those bloody Americans add tax onto everything. So let's say it was thank you, Chris. So let's say it was, I don't know, $150 for this statue, which I would never have spent that much at home, but I liked it. I was on holiday when you're on holiday, you do stupid things, then you like arrange to meet up with swingers that you met 5 minutes before. But anyway, so I thought this is going to be a pain in the ass to carry back. Christopher, would you be awfully kind and take me to the post office? I've never been in an American post office. No, they're not still in a bowl, Brian. I actually left them behind on I think I left them on Chris's bedside table. And it wasn't like that, right? He slept on an airbed for 2 weeks, I said earlier. So went to the post office. And in fairness to the lovely lady that served us, she said, this is going to be expensive. She didn't speak like me. She was American. So she said, y'all, at the end of it. That's how I knew she was American. $97. 97. That's 90. And then another 7. Which is only 3 away from being $100 to ship it back. And when I get back, I've got a story about getting back as well, which really gripped my shit. But when I got back, the first thing I see is a letter from Parcel Force, which is the parcel part of the Royal Mail for anybody that's not in the UK. I had to pay 12 quid VAT. I bought it in America. They haven't got VAT in it. Well, they've got sales tax, which is the same thing. But I've already paid it once, you bunch of robbing knobheads. So I had to pay 12. No, I didn't. I'm lying. I had to pay £17. And if I had wanted it delivered yesterday, they wanted another 12 quid for delivering it, even though I paid $97. Weird money to have it shipped from America. I was fuming. Absolutely fuming. What did you say, Chris? I think she charged extra for my hand right then. She shouldn't have, because you translated it for her. I was there. I seen it. I seen it happen before my own very two own eyes, people.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
I wish I could speak Welsh. If I wasn't, frantic. I'm like a duck. If I wasn't frantically trying to make sure that nothing else went wrong, I would have to Google Translate that. Croeso an ôl I wlad ein pellaf. I don't even know what it means or if I said it right, but thank you very much for the 2 squids. Your name will be added to the list. What time is it? Is it? Have we been on 2 hours yet? No. We've only been on half hour. I didn't accidentally start half an hour, but half an hour early, did I? So, talking about half an hour early, because Lord Callum has been covering the vape shop for the whole time I've been away with like no days off, I said, look, I'll work tomorrow, meaning yesterday. So I went into work. I was on my way home at 5:30. I give Mrs. Blinder a ring to see if she needed anything from Tesco's, and it hit me. The shop closes at 5 on a Saturday, and I just forgot and stayed there till 5:30. And I'm not even going to pay myself extra for doing it. I don't pay myself at all, let alone overtime. But yeah, that's how distracted I've been. I think it's I'm just cream crackered since I got back. And Mrs. Blinder has spent more time asleep than she has awake since we got back. Jet lag. Yeah, right.
Ooh, super chat. Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Yeah, jet lag is definite. Oh, that light has gone off again. Oh, scheisen. Now it's fallen down behind the monitor, so brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He's disappointed he can't leave yet. Let's have a look, see what Anton Kemper is saying. You think the Earth has a round shape? Wow, I think you're right. Well, I don't pretend to be an expert, which is just as well because I'm not. But yeah. Yeah. Carl Cool J. This is running a little bit behind.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Eduardo Dinage. Creaky, were you in the US for Valentine's? If so, what did you buy the wife? What did she buy you? More importantly, what did you buy me? So, yes, we were in the US of A for Valentine's Day. And Mrs. Blinder and I both bought each other the same thing as a Valentine's Day gift, which I thought was very inventive and a great money-saving exercise. You should try it, lads. We bought each other a 2-week vacation to America. So that's what we did. However, I was very thoughtful. I took her out to dinner on Valentine's Eve, and we had a lovely steak with enough asparagus to choke a donkey, just because the waitress thought I may want something green on my plate. I was worried she was gonna, but she meant asparagus, and there was a lot of it. And I'm gonna lie to you now and take credit for something that I didn't do. When we arrived back at the lovely Dr. Shapley's home, Mrs. Blinder was clutching a single red rose because I'm a thoughtful guy. And it definitely wasn't something that the restaurant were giving to all the ladies that were there with gentlemen because it was Valentine's Day. It was all my idea.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Welcome, Gak. Welcome, Gak? Who's Gak? Welcome back, Creaky. I just got made redundant at work, so getting in the donations. Oh, mate, if you... No. I've said this to people before, whether it's Super Chats, Patreon, buy me a Pepsi, or buy something off my Amazon wish list. Never, ever, ever leave yourself short to support me. As much as I appreciate it, it doesn't sit right with me when people say things like that to me. Now, I wish you could refund Super Duper Chats because I would send that straight back to you, Mosh. Because look after yourself first, pal. And sorry to hear that as well. That sucks. But, you know, every cloud and all that. The only reason I'm self-employed is because I got made redundant about 12 years ago. And I used my redundancy money to set up the sign shop. And... well, then came the vape shop, and then came whatever this load of old shite is, which I am fortunate enough to claim as the way I make my living and pay my bills. So, yes, I realize how lucky I am. And for me, and I know it's not the case with everybody, but, you know, when one door closes and all that good stuff, yeah. So, you know, you never know, pal. It may lead on to bigger and better things for you. Kiwi Gamer, how are you, pal? Will 2023 be the year of King Charlie? Asks you to go to England and grab Simon Dan and get to Buckingham Palace to be knighted Sir Creaky Blinder and Sir Simon Dan. Who knows? Charlie's an old man now. How long we'll have him as our sovereign for is anyone's guess.
Ooh, super chat.
Thank you again, Citizen Gold. Typical man. Don't listen. Just repeating things my wife says to me. I'll be fine. I've got 3 to 5 months survival money and interviews ready. Yes. But if it's survival money, you don't want to be wasting it, do you? Silly sausage. Now then, consider yourself told off. I'll ask my wife for tips on how to do it better next time. Peck, how are you, pal? All Welsh people make money from being extras on Doctor Who. I know loads of people who've been extras on Doctor Who. But there's not much call for wrinkly old Welsh guys, even in Doctor Who, unless there's like an alien race called the wrinkly old Welsh guys. Then just call me. I'll come and do it, no problem. You know, I love looking at myself. I just do. Right then, I haven't missed anyone, have I? Eddie Dean, Bumper Staff, differently. No, I haven't missed anybody. Who's Mark and where's he going? Well, chaps and chapettes, seems I have a call to scramble. Got to go and shoot me down some chili de Castro. Wish me luck. That guy's a proper knobhead, isn't he? I've never made a video about him because he just winds me up so much, and I probably never will. You never know. Never know. The next Doctor could be a wrinkly old person. Well, he's a time traveler, so why would he be?
If you're enjoying the stream, remember to smash the like button right now.
I feel like my beaker I bought in America as well. It's the smallest one I could find. And it holds 1.25 litres. Or 40 ounces. As the cool kids in the US of A say. Josh Ray, you must yes, it is. I knew it was your first time. Whenever anybody puts a comment saying they're excited to catch one of my live streams, you can guarantee it's the first one they've ever been to, and you'll never see them here again, apart from the usual suspects like Mr. Andrat, never misses a stream, Kal-El Cool J, never misses one, Brian Pop Robson. I've even changed the day without telling him, and I still can't get him to miss one. Sut Kettle is always late, you know, but here he is. Here he is. How are you, Mr. Kettle? I was a set extra on an ITV series. On a TV series about 2 years ago, my scene was cut out. That would be my luck, that was. I would spend like days there just for them to get 20 seconds of footage, and then I'd be all excited. I'd tell, I was going to say all my friends, but I haven't got many. I would tell everyone that knows me that I'm going to be on TV, and then when the show aired, they would have cut it out because, you know, I could fall into a barrel of tits and come out sucking my thumb. That's the kind of luck I get. So, yeah, not a creaky virgin. Well, he must be. If he's excited, to see one of my live streams, you just know he's never seen one before. You just know. You just know. Spellfire's claim to fame was voted biggest geek in England on TV years back. Really? You wear tank tops, not vests. See, I've been in America. A tank top in America is a wife beater. We call them a vest. But a tank top over here is a sweater with no arms. If you don't wear one of them, you're not a real geek. Was that a nerd? I always get what's the difference between a geek and a nerd? I always get the two confused. Mr. Andrat, I miss those streams that happen at 4 a.m. You got to sleep sometime. Yeah, I know, but that's because I'm such a nice person. I thought, well, I can't even take credit for it. It was all my wife's idea. I think she just wants me out of the house earlier in the morning. My very early live streams, which are usually around 6 or 7 a.m., are specifically tailored to my upside down friends and my fellow sheep fans. Brian's here for the tech cock-ups. Cock-ups doesn't start with an F, Brian. Come on, I thought you were a smart guy. Well, slap me silly, it's only Juan Crespo. Very close friends with Juan Sheet, the guy from the kitchen towel advert. But probably not. It's maybe just a coincidence. Josh Ray says, it may well be my first time. I won't be... What? But I'm confident I won't be run quite the contrary. In fact. Oh. Bloody Cohen hell, that's me told, innit? What's second best Bob saying? I'm self-employed and just had 2 clients stop jobs with no warning, then got a new job last week with £200 a week pay rise down to... That's the thing, innit? You just never know. I've had this conversation with so many people, and there's certainly in the UK, there's this idea that if you're self-employed or if you own a business or a company, that by default, then you have to be wealthy. I've had the vape shop for 8 years, and for the last 2, I've not been able to afford to pay myself anything from it because, thanks COVID. But yeah, there's just this thing. People seem to think that being self-employed or owning the business by default makes you rich. Sadly, it doesn't. And I know there are some self-employed people in the side chat now, and I dare say that they would all agree with me. Unless, of course, Elon Musk or Bill Gates happens to be watching me. If so, send me £1 million. I've had a shit couple of months. But yeah, you just never know. You just never know. You can have a absolutely blinding week this week, and then next week it can be absolutely crap, absolutely awful. I know a hollow earther is. I know a hollow earther is. She's lurking loud. Me no speako that language. I don't even know what that means. Don't even know what that means. Just like they think veterinarians are wealthy over here. Yeah, I was saying to you when we were out there, Chris, wasn't I? It's just a weird thing. What does certain people think being rich means?
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Thank you, VJ Rex. Much love from Aotearoa. I've forgotten how to say it. It's Oz. I know it's the real name for New Zealand. If all those pesky people stole it. Did they steal New Zealand? Like Americans stole America from Native Americans? Or was it a different thing? That's Peck. He knows all about it. He knows everything. Look at him. Look at him go. He's nuts. Yes, I have my card connected to it, and I'm subscribed. To what? What do you have your card connected to? I've completely lost the plot. What's happened to Elf bars? If I had my way, Mark, they would all be gathered up, placed in a large enough container, and sunk to the bottom of the ocean, because they are an absolute pain in the ass. The margins are tiny, and all they do is get kids. Tim Tech Dude in the house. How are you, pal? Nice to see you, love. My computer's working for once. Yay, Mr. No Accent is back. Well, obvs. Come on, sort it out. You should know better. Creaky Blinder, he's trying to send a super chat, but there seems to be an issue. All right. Sorry. Oh, I wish I had an answer. But sadly, no. Oh, Purple. I've got a wife. I can be picked on any time. We're talking about you, Creaky, not to you. Okay. My mother used to say that to me. None taken. None taken. Why is this going so slow? Padge had a desperate time earlier. Oh, bloody hell. I had to open my laptop to do it. I usually manage with my phone. Just, sit there for long enough and just look at videos on your phone and out it shall come. Guaranteed, every time. Every time. No problem. Like I say, Dummy Duckling, nobody has to, but it's very much appreciated to all that do. do. Anyway. Okay. Oh, hang on. What's Mr. Andrat saying then? I pickled a new sex act I haven't heard of. See, that's just various words in an order that doesn't make any sense. I pickled a new sex act I haven't heard of. I've got nothing. I haven't even got a witty comeback for that. No, I haven't even got a witty comeback. I'm so late, I should be arrested. Hey, Creaky Uncreakables. Henry Downs. Yeah? What? Like lager, whiskey, orange squash? Or are you down in something else? Ah, that's what it is, right. I'm going to leave it in there for a week. Imagine how shriveled up they would get. And I haven't got much shrivel room. You know, I'm an older guy, as I've said. Good evening, Softail fan. How are you, pal? Nice to see you, mate. Morning, Creaky. Oh, are you from the future or the past? Hope you're well over there. Can you send some of our warm weather over if you like? Another? Oh, you're in the future. Do you know, right? It was weird when... Well, it wasn't weird. It was cold. I don't know why I said weird. There was nothing weird about it. It was cold. So when we arrived in New Jersey, it was proper cold. I think in real money, it was about -12. I think we worked it out at. And it was like if you went outside for a vape or whatever, it was just too cold to even be outside. And then 3 days later, I was out in a t-shirt, which was awesome. But yeah, I've never experienced weather change that quickly, ever. Creaky, it was -40 at my place in Vermont. Had to put the goats in the garage, in the garage. Did I go where? Oh, come on, side chat. Stop being a douche. Did you go to Old Jersey as well? No, only New Jersey. I've never been to Old Jersey. No, only New Jersey. Only New Jersey. Screw that. I'd bloody freeze. It's going to be 36. Yeah, I don't think I've ever experienced it that cold. Not that I can remember. Anyway, maybe when I was a little creaky. There might have been some instances. Did they get the goats especially for creaky? If sheep, it's sheep, not goat. Is it Wal? Oh, yeah, Walmart stuff. I by you mentioning it, and I was being built up too much. It just made me laugh. So I follow. I think I can't remember if it's on TikTok or Facebook, but the page is called The People of Walmart, or if it's on TikTok, it's just a TikTok channel is. I don't know. So me and Mrs. Blinder, we had a look around Walmart and everything. Oh, look at that! You can't get those in way. Oh, bloody hell! Look at that! It's a big one. You know, it was all that. It was that kind of visit to Walmart. So we had. I can't even remember what we bought. No, it was probably chocolate, because I seem to be buying chocolate or chewy sweets everywhere I went. But anyway, so we were at the checkout and Mrs. Blinder and I were talking. It's cheap in here. Look at the size of the bucket of cheese puffs you can buy. And I got a tap on the shoulder, and there was a black guy behind me, maybe 60-ish, long dreadlocks, your Bob Marley, Rastafari, One Love, smoke a doobie, all that kind of thing. And he just looked me dead in my eyes and started singing Bob Marley songs to me. Which was okay. I kept my composure. I didn't get too embarrassed. I can feel myself going red now telling you. Didn't get too excited. There's somebody at the door then. There's somebody at the door. No, there isn't. I've already locked. And he was singing the Bob Marley songs to me, and then every so often he was stopping. And what he wanted me to do was carry on singing, but I just went, let's get together and feel all right. But yeah, well, Dr. Shapley, Chris, you must be doing something wrong. It was my first time in a Walmart, and I got serenaded by, well, he was a very cool he had to be in his 60s. He was just a very cool Rastafarian. I assume he was a Rastafarian, he had dreadlocks, he had the wagwan. No, that's London. What do the Jamaicans say? Oh yeah, they say beer can when they mean bacon, because accents. Anyway, yeah, so I'm sure. Well, it's tough. I'm saying it now because he's mentioned it first. Chris is the only person I've ever seen sweep up almost as much, if not equally the same as Mrs. Blinder does. I literally am afraid to stand still sometimes in case I get swept up and thrown in the dustbin. The trash can. My new American brethren. Yeah, Chris loves a sweep. He does love a sweep. It's, you know, he likes a clean floor. What can you say? What can you say? Ooh, bloody hell.
If you're enjoying the stream, remember to smash the like button right now.
So, for anyone who's just joined us, that has read the video description and wondering what the hell's going on, everybody that's super chat, this is one of the targets from when I went to a place where you use targets and not the shopping facilities. But look at that. Where's my finger? Oh, it's all the way over there. Look at that. Two right in the bullshit. Bullseye. Look at them two. Hang on, I don't know which way to move. MP40 mosh. I bossed it. Nearly got the two separate, you know, flying things through the same hole. Marvelous. I've never been able to do that in 30 years of marriage. What do you mean that's not bad from a meter away? I have never been so offended in my... That's definitely not true. I've been offended. I don't really get offended that much, if I'm being honest. It takes a lot to offend me. But that is the closest anyone has ever got to offending me on a live stream. It was not a meter away. It was 2. 10 yards. What's that in our money? 10 is 10 yards good? Is 10 yards good? How many feet is 10 yards? I hope it's loads of feet. How many feet is 10 yards? 30 feet. Yeah, suck it. Dirty Creaky Harry. Coming to you live from Bayeux instead of there, which is where I make my videos. 10 inches. Fine, oh, whatever you said. Stupid. 10 yards is about 30 feet. That's what Google said as well. Thank you very much, my Canadian friend. I thought I did very well. Although I did... See, I don't know what I can say and what I can't say. And not because it's a secret, but because YouTube. So... if I was to say one of them was a 51 RA backwards, would lots of you know what I meant? Give me a thumbs up in the side chat if you know what a 51 RA is. Because I had to go one of them as well. And I nearly bottled out of that one because the doc fired it first. And I thought, that's a bit scary. But, you know, of course I'll have a go. Just hand it over. Some old dude, correct. No, not an air fryer. I didn't have a go of an air fryer out there, Henry Downs. I had it was an AR-15. But shh, because you don't know what YouTube are going to demonetize you for next. And so I was there. I listened very closely to the instructions, and I leaned down a bit, just, you know, to look cool. It wasn't functional. I just felt cool doing it. And I took aim, got my finger on the clicky button, ready to make it go shkaboot. And just as I was closing my finger in, I was also closing my eyes and looking slightly to the left. It was so loud. It was really loud. But I still hit the one of these with, I think I did miss with a couple of them. But funnily enough, that was when my That was when my eyes were open.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Stephen Leahy. Yeah, I was well happy with them, and I'll be completely honest with you. There's headshots on the other one, but that was doesn't matter. When I make a promise, I keep it. You know, like I promised Mrs. Blinder I wouldn't forget anything when we left America, but I did. Yeah, fully auto or just the semi. I did find it very exciting, but I didn't get beyond the semi because there was loads of other men around, and you know what it's like. All it takes is a guy, and you know it. So semi at best, not fully hard. Although I'm sure there's some people who do get fully hard by being in a place like that. And yes, debunk, it was cold as well, very cold indeed. At least I didn't leave Mrs. Blinder. I tell you what, I don't think she would have minded. I really don't think she would have minded at all. She loved it out there as much as I did.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Did you go hiking on the Appalachian Trail? Did we, Chris? I don't think so. I don't remember hiking on an Appalachian Trail. Or is that in New Jersey, or is it on the way? Near Atlantic City? No, I know it's the Appalachian Mountains. No, I definitely did not go. Have you seen me? Do I look like I go hiking? I mean, come on. I know you only ever see me from the nips up, but you know, my belly is. I've probably put on about half a stone or 7 pounds a day while I was in the good old US of A. Henry Downs, yeah, I had an absolutely amazing time. It's honestly probably the best holiday I've ever been on in my life, because, and my theory is that it wasn't too much like a holiday. It was like living in America for 2 weeks. It was absolutely amazing. This year we get Swedish championships in AK4. I don't know what none of those letters mean. All I know is that A is the first letter of the alphabet. A. I don't understand the reference. Yeah, anyway. Test, my chat is lagging. Well, now I've seen it and I've immediately put it on the screen. Chris, who's Chris? Bry. So just count. How long? How long was the lag? How lag was the long? You were in AC. Yeah, I believe Chris has got air conditioning. I was on the next island over. What's AC? Atlantic City. Oh yeah, I was in Atlantic City. I was on the next island. What? What? 5 seconds. Yeah, and I've got it on ultra low latency because of, you know, the because of this, that shall not be spoken. Right, okay. Sut kettle. Marvelous. We didn't see Lucy. I'm always underwhelmed by her. I didn't see anyone fair. I think I might have seen David Blaine in New York City, but it could have all just been an illusion. Is he that good? Could he make himself appear there? Even though I'm fairly sure that's where he lives. Who's that now? Gonna go for it. How are you, pal? Good to have you back, mate. Hope you had a good time in the US of A. I was live myself, so can you start over, please? Yeah, absolutely. I will start over now. Not really. You shouldn't have been late, should you? It's your own fault. But as usual, you've missed absolutely nothing. The only thing you may have missed, and I don't know whether you would care, or not care is the message on the screen is in relation to this. The headshots. Look at that. Which way to move my hand? Oh, with the bullseyes. So yeah, up to you, pal. But you know, it is what it is, and it isn't what it isn't. I'm gonna have to buy some leads for these lights. It's very inconvenient. If this one runs out of batteries, it'll finish the live stream. Cause yeah. Don't what, Brian? No, you didn't. Now that's something I would do, but it's not something that a smart fella like you would do. Talking of blueberries, click on that. Wait now. Sorry, everyone. Wait. Bear with. Bear with. Bear with. Bear with. I better not do it while I'm live. Oh, look who it is. It's Yaka Blinder, who's now gone all Prince on us and Madonna and changed his name to just Yaka. Well, I've been in America for 2 weeks driving a Honda Odyssey, affectionately named the Cockmobile. Not because it was a load of old shit, but the license plate was literally CAC, K-A-K. Oh, you'd have loved it, Yaka. It was amazing. Right. Okay. Right. Come on then. Somebody tell me what I've been missing while I've been away. I put out what you call it, community post yesterday, and excuse me, I did it on Twitter. I'm so cool. I did it on Twitter and my Facebook page, asking, you know, what people would like. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly, what's going on here? What people would like to see, and I've been getting all sorts of videos sent to me. Some great, some not so great. But the overwhelming vibe I'm getting is that you want to see a video about CC. And I'm guessing it's definitely not because I've just come back from New York or New Jersey.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Lemon character moving in excitement. I must be getting really old. I don't understand what half these references mean. I really don't. Booba, boo, booba. You miss so much. Yeah, I've heard all about that, and somebody sent me a video yesterday saying that he is he's asking his subscribe. Well, no, that's a bit of a, that doesn't work out really, does it? If he's lost his channels, but apparently he's asking his flock to mass flag channels like mine, which is very nice of him. Very all done in Christian love, obviously. That's of course. We went to the secret stash. Give me a thumbs up if you know what the secret stash is. But put your finger over the last bit of Chris's message so you can't get any clues. But yeah, we went to the secret stash as well. Mrs. Blinder nearly wrecked the joint. Got told off by one of the comic book men. It was only today, Chris, I found out who the comic book men are. Oh, you silly sausage, Brian. You silly goose. But yeah, we went to the secret stash, which was it was a good laugh. I enjoyed it, and I'm not really a comic book guy, but you know, it was cool to meet one of the comic book men, and to it was just a cool place to visit. And of course, we had to go to the quick stop as well, and I had to have a picture taken outside in exactly the same pose as is featured in the movie. I wish I'd known where you were or where you were at over here. You could have chilled at my place anytime. But thank you, pal. Much appreciated.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Oh, super chat. Thank you. Have you decided what the next video will be about? It's looking like it's going to be a CC video, but you know, if anybody's got any better suggestions, just let me know, Mosh. Just let me know. 4,000 buybacks of me. You can set up a GoFundMe for him. I can set up a Go something for him, but it wouldn't be a fund me, but it does start with F. Yeah, Doug Updike definitely knows what I'm talking about. Yes, it's Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes from Clarks if you're not American. Clerks and Jay and Silent Bob, Strike Back and all that. Good gravy. But yeah, it was cool. It was awesome to see it. Absolutely awesome. Me is asking, did you enjoy the States Creaky Blinder? Now, I don't want to single anyone out, but we've been going now since '7 and I've talked about nothing else. So all I'm saying is, if you got your own time like all these people, you'd already know. Yeah, I did. It was absolutely awesome. One of the best holidays, if not the best holidays I've never been on.
If you're enjoying the stream, remember to smash the like button.
Yes, I enjoyed it. It was awesome, me. It's always weird when I talk to you because I feel like I'm even more insane than I usually am. And of course, I got tattooed in America. How could I go to America and not get tattooed? How could I? What sort of person would that make me? It would make me a person who went to America and didn't get tattooed. I know, but did the more importantly, Little Trilly says, did the States enjoy you? Well, a very small part of it would have liked to enjoy me, but luckily, that when we bumped into her, she was too drunk to remember. I see Dialing Pingers resurfaced this week. I know. I noticed when I come back. I know Di, and he's been doing a lot of live streams with a guy off TikTok called Tom Jones Wales, who's from just down the road, I believe. I think he's from Llanelli, judging by his accent. And he's been doing stuff with Di, game streaming and stuff. I've been telling him that he definitely needs to get back on YouTube because some of his videos, they were just absolutely hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. Still waiting for a shout out for Llanfarog. I know we're not American and don't have burgers and shit, but we're local and loyal. Llanfarog, I haven't been up there. I used to get up to Llanfarog nearly every day with one of the jobs I had years ago. And Llangadog, and all up that way, up the Amman, Bryn Amman, Glan Amman, Llandailo, Llandyfri, Llanfarog, Llangadog, Llanfair Pwllgwyngyll, Gogeryll, Windrobol, Llandysilio, go. Was a bit further than I ever needed to go, but yeah, no. Was it a tat of an eagle wrapped in an American flag firing two AR-15s? No, I had some initials done. MAGA or something like that, I think it was. The guy said it would make me look really cool, and I just believe everything American people say to me. So yeah. No, of course I didn't. Don't be silly. I had my stars reworked. I don't know how well you can see them. I had the semicolon. Some of you will know what that denotes. Some of you won't. And I had, I can't see now at the point. I feel where it's greasy because I'm put in. And I had the Ohm symbol done there. And I had a diamond and a heart for my grandson and granddaughter. So that's what I had done out there. I definitely did not have MAGA tattooed on. Yeah, no, I didn't. And it wasn't Make America Gay Again. Semicolon, love it. Thank you, pal. So you obviously know what it means. Yeah, it it was just something I wanted to get done. I didn't intend having it done in America, but when the opportunity came up for me to get tattooed out there, it was one of the first things that sprung to mind. So yeah, that's. But sir, can I have some more? Oh, sorry. You are already really cool, so you don't need a new tattoo for that. Sorry for any typos. I'm Norwegian, so my English is not too good. Well, your English is actually very good because it's not your first language, and I have a huge amount of respect for anyone who can hold a conversation via text in a language that isn't their own. That isn't their own. So if English is mine, you can't speak it. That isn't their native language. JR can't wait to tattoo you again. Cool points. He tattoos a famous rapper as well. Peace out, Holmes. I'm not allowed to tell you who it is. His name's Joe, and he used to be quite fat, but now he's not so fat. Joe. Is he going to change his name to a bit chubby Joe? And then eventually he'll just be Joe? Like the very famous ice cream parlor based in my home city? Maybe. But no, JR was a cool guy. Even cooler, he tattoos me. That's right. How could I forget that? Oh, hang on. That's the wrong one. Sorry, Padge. Mine's on the inside of my elbow, much like yeah. I haven't really got any space on my arms or anywhere else, and I wanted it to be visible. So yeah, I forgot what I was saying now. Somebody said something, and yeah, even cooler because he tattoos Chris as well. Obviously, that goes without saying. Keto even, lol. I shouldn't duck in and out of the side chat. I should either completely ignore it or pay attention to it. Borg Emporia says, my favorite ball guy is back. Is he? Is his channel any good? Has he got one? Todd Friel versus, who was that? Frederick Jr. Frederick Jr. I don't know who that is. Should I? Should I know? Ben Speed is busting for a 666 tattoo. I'm busting for a slash. And I don't mind saying so much. Yeah, I need a wee-wee. So, given that I need to wee-wee and it's 10 to 9, this is your last and final warning for this jabroni. If anybody wants it, just have a quick look at the video description. It'll tell you how you can get it. Obviously, there's only one. Well, there's two, but I'm keeping one because I'm selfish. And it's a cool souvenir, but I don't need two. And I thought of you lot. And there's two headshots on there. So, you need anyone smoked? Just let me know. But if you are interested, it tells you down in the video description what you've got to do. Basically, everybody that super chats tonight will be entered into a draw, which I'm gonna draw in. How's the list looking, Bri? Is it looking lucky? Ciao to you as well, Skleedle. I'm lucky, what? Lucky TSA didn't stop you since your face doesn't match your passport. I didn't have no trouble with the TSA. I got to be honest, I was a little bit, what the hell are these lot going to be like now? Because everybody said, the TSA, they haven't got any sense of humor, which they haven't. But Young Earth Creationist, I made a video about. So I've made a video about him, and I don't know who the black guy. Yeah, so I remember now. He was something Frederick Jr. Yeah. I remember.
Ooh, super chat.
Making a video about him now. When you say versus, what do you want to like arrange a fight or hang on a second. Ran name saga. Scooby doop dooby doop doob doop. Scooby doop dooby doop doop doop. Let me see if I can do it. Scooby dooby 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 doo it. Scooby dooby 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 doopy doop doo doo doo. Skiddly biddly 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 bong. Biddly bong. Right, yeah, that seems to be working just fine and swanky. I think anyway. Yeah, it'll do the job, that's for sure. It'll definitely do the job. So, like I say, this is the last call for anybody who is interested in a piece of paper that has been shot by me. I just thought it would be a cool little giveaway to do. And to be honest, I can't think of any other fair way of doing it. So yeah, if you want this, do that. That which it tells you to do in the video description. So when it hits 5:2, which is in 2 minutes time, I'm going to close it down and Brian is going to send... did I know it was Nicholas Copernicus's 550th birthday today? I didn't. I also didn't know that Thomas Edison was from New Jersey. And the only reason I do know is because in New Jersey on the Parkway, the service stations are named after the Jersey celebrities. And I noticed one of them, was it Thomas Edison? I think it was, because they've got John Bon Jovi services, Frank Sinatra services. So I know I definitely saw Thomas Edison services. Chris, help me out. I'm sinking fast. I need my New Jersey expert. Am I right? Thomas Edison. Yeah. I thought it was. It was near New York City, Chris, wasn't it? If I remember correctly. My word, I am busting for a pee. How much? I don't know why I'm drinking it. It's not helping. Right, what do we got? Where we at? It's 5:2. So, Brian Pop Robson, if I could have my list, please. Thank you very big. You may as well send it to me on WhatsApp, Brian, if that's okay. What are we doing? Creaky Blind. Heat Shield says, Creaky Blinder, well, since you're on a kick of things you don't know, we have airplanes that are wider than the... We now have airplanes that are wider than the weight Northern first flight was long. Really? Well, slap me silly and tickle my willy. I did not know that. I love a little factoid. I really do love a little factoid. Just while I'm waiting for Brian to send the list across to me so I can, you know, pick a winner for the target paper doodah. If anybody's got any ideas what they'd like to see me make a video about in the next couple of weeks, send me an email, videosuggestion@creakyblinder.com. I think I've got a banner for that. Have I got a banner for that? Thank you. Well, let's put that up while I'm looking for my other banner. Taking your... No, we're not taking calls. No, the Creaky Swag is done. I'm just waiting for the list. There we are. Oh, no, it's been across the bottom of the screen the whole time, is it? Glad I'm paying attention. What did New Jersey smell like? It smelled like home fries. Oh, Christopher Shapley, DVM, CVA, CVCH, and New Jersey's premier guide. Remind me, I've got a photo I want to send to you after the stream. It won't mean anything to anyone else, but it'll mean something to you. That is if you haven't nodded off in your recliner. But yeah. Right, are you still here? I'm getting a bit worried that Oh, you've done it on. Aha. Right, so let me do that. Yeah, everyone is on there. Bloody cowing marvelous, that is. So let's do that. Damn, right, so that's that. Sorry, beeps. Head calling. Dooby doo. 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 Right then, so if I've done this correctly, these people here on the spinning wheel of wheeliness, which is hidden by me, that's not ideal, is it? Right, hang on a second, people. Let me just move myself over by here for uno momento, por favor. Oh, look at that, as if by magic. See, oh, God, they're alive. I gotta, oh, the pressure is getting to me. I'm scared. Right. There we have it. So, this arrow. See the arrow? When I click spin, whoever's name that arrow lands on gets the booby prize. So, let me just check. Nobody's fallen asleep. Right, okay. Everyone's on there. Yeah. And here we go. Let's spin the wheel. VJ Rex. Looks like you've won, Mosh. So is VJ Rex still in the side chat? Is VJ Rex still in the side chat? Because you have to respond to me now. Immediately, I demand it. Is VJ Rex still in the side chat? Uh-oh. I don't like the look of that. Why is everything frozen and not respond? Oh. VJ Rex. Okay. So let me just do this and do that. Pigeon, Mr. VJ Rex. Come on. VJ Rex, if you don't answer me in the next 30 seconds, I'm going to spin it again. You're still in the side chat, so I'm not sure why you're not responding, but the fair way to do it would be to spin again, which I'm going to do in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, sorry, VJ Rex. You you blew it basically, didn't you? By not paying attention. So anybody else who entered, you've got a second chance. Lucky you. You can win a piece of paper with some holes in it. Witch of Heart, please still be here. Witch of Heart, you still here? Are you still here? Are you still here? Witch of Heart, are you still here? Hang on, is everyone just this? This is making me feel like a lot of the people that are visible in my live streams aren't actually watching my live stream. They're just like, you know, eating their tea or you know, doing the dishes. Witch of Heart, come on, you gotta be here. What the hell is going on?
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Colex. Hey, just wanted to say you're awesome. Creaky recently started watching you, and your videos are giving me lots of laughs and entertainment. Oh, thank you very much indeed. Ooh, you said Danke, which means you're German. The Germans. Oh, Witch of Hearts, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Right, let's just very quickly check the ooze here. Yeah, Witch of Hearts has left. I'm gonna have to spin it again, aren't I? Just to make it fair. I think I have to. I have to make it fair. Yeah, it's gonna go again. It's gonna go again. Like I say, you know, you've got to at least be here to be in with a chance of winning it. And if you see in this after the event, sorry, but you know, it's got to go to somebody who's actually here. So here we go again. Best of luck, everyone. Feel free, Super. Are you still here by any chance? I'm gonna piss myself now while this is going on. Feel free, Super. Feel free, Super is still here. Oh, come on. Feel free, Super's gone as well. Ah, seriously. You have got to be joking. No, don't worry about me, Colex. It's, you know, snooze you lose. I want to try and make it as fair as possible, but right. How many people are watching now? 125. Right, one more time, and this is it then, right? This is it. Mark the sarcastic law student, who is... I don't believe this. Mark the sarcastic law student is... probably gone. I don't know what to do now. I honestly don't know what to do. He's gone as well. Oh, Well, I don't know what to do now. I don't know. Yes, Ada Gwenlyn. Apparently. Oh, why? I don't know. I don't know. It's not funny, Brian. I'm literally busting for a pee. Right, I tell you what I'm going to do. Right, because I've drawn it and drawn it now, and it just seems unfair to me to keep going and going and going. So this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. Let me get rid of that. I'm going to do this. The first person who super chats wins. So be quick. Whoever super chats first wins. And there's going to be no spin. It'll be whichever one I see appear, they win it. Simple as that. Simple as that. I can't think of a fairer way to do it. It's not funny, Padge. I don't know why everyone thinks it's funny. Uh-oh, things are freezing again. Oh no. Debunk. Looks like you won it, pal. You were the first one. Yeah, Debunk, you were the first one. So Debunk has won this. So Debunk, send me an email to creaky@creakyblinder.com and tell me what you want me to write on it. I'll write anything you want on it as long as it's not offensive or rude. And I hate to award a prize and run, but I really do need a wee really, really badly. I really, really do. Thank you very much indeed to everybody that's super chatted this evening and participated. It is very much appreciated. Debonk, send me an email, creaky@creakyblinder.com. Let me know what you want me to write on it, and I will pull out my best writing stick and write whatever you want on it, and I'll sign it for you as well. And as Purple Snowdrop just said, please remember to tickle the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you're new, although if you're new, I have no idea why you're still here at this stage of a live stream. But on that note, and once I press that button, oh, it's freezing again. Press that button. I've frozen. I don't know if you can still see me. But I'm gonna not be able to close the stream down if it doesn't unfreeze. This is not cool. But this is. Thanks for watching, everybody. Love you. Bye.
Thank you all for watching Creaky Live. Don't forget to follow me on all of your social media platforms. Have a good day and have a creaky week.